Sarah. How are you?
Terrible.
Sarah.
What brings you guys to?
We're just enjoying the rally. I got my daughter Sarah here, and as you can see, we're having a great time. It's non-violent. I know all the other media out there is saying, "Oh, it's going to be a violent rally." No, we're just having a great time here, listening to music and listening to great speakers. And my daughter's live streaming, so. But yeah, we're just having a great time. So.
Why is it important for you to be here right now?
Because somebody was executed in the streets on August 29th. And there's fake news that are calling him a white supremacist. His name was Jay Danielson. You got the governor calling him a white supremacist. You have the fake news, Vice here, who had his killer and let him say his bullshit and say that it was self-defense. And that's why I'm here.
So yeah, I've been to other Trump rallies myself. I've actually ran for office before too. So yeah. But we just enjoy our time here.
I mean, this is not exactly a Trump rally. It's sort of like a conservative, right?
Well, conservative for a Proud Boys, yeah. I mean, as I said, we're not being violent here, and we're just enjoying ourselves, you know. So.
I was actually surprised that we just heard that there was a group gathering from Antifa, and that's why they disbanded it. They're like, okay, everybody go home early.
Well, no, we walked over there. There was no Antifa over there. I mean,
that's when you said that there was a caravan on.
I mean, I know that they're at a different park. I think they were at Peninsula Park or something like that. But I know that yeah, it's peaceful here. I mean, this is great security here today. I mean, you had the state police, the Multnomah County Sheriff, I think too, and yeah, it was very safe here. We felt very safe here. So. I'm just walking around carrying my Trump flag and my American flag. So.
Who should be afraid of whom? Because it's kind of, it's interesting. It's like each side says that the other is trying to attack.
Well, I mean, all you have to do is go to downtown Portland. I mean, you got like, what, 3rd, 4th, and 5th Streets in downtown Portland. I don't think most of you guys have ever been down there. But all the buildings are like boarded up. You have all the graffiti. You have the Antifa thugs, and you have the Black Lives Matter supposed peaceful protesters, which is called crap. Basically graffitiing buildings, and now these small business owners can't do business because their buildings are boarded up because they're afraid.
And you think the Antifa types would say exactly what you stepped on saying?
I can't speak for
Well,
anyone.
no, that you have enough background and backstory to see how aggressive and how violent they can be. I notice how you're
So
choosing.
you're gonna put this on your Twitter, you're gonna write a story, you like Andy?
I mean,
No.
I noticed.
Andy no docs me.
Well, you know, he's a journalist
He
too.
really did.
Oh, whoa, what was the look? What's the difference?
He's not here. And I would say that's
Why would
anybody.
he be?
He's probably doing really good reporting for not someone.
But you're not on Antifa's
I just
#1
know
hit
that
list.
your guard is
But
a lot
her-
less
did you
now
see her
than you would
face?
any other
I'm
place.
actually not, I don't have a guard.
She was
I'm
like,
very
fuck
transparent.
Andy, he's not a real journalist.
No, Andy literally doxed me. That's why it's
what
not
happens.
It's hard to be like a fan.
Antifa doxes everybody, that's the whole thing. And they dox us, we dox them.
You keep like conflating. You asked me about Andy. No, and I
said he's not a
smiled
journalist.
because he. No, I actually got doxed.
No, you act like, well, he's fake.
I would just ask
could
don't
tell.
put words in my mouth.
Okay, I apologize. That's fair. Do you think Andy's not a journalist?
I don't know English.
I don't know him either. But when I said that, you scoffed.
Because I don't follow him enough.
I didn't touch you, I touched the camera. Can you please not film him? Because I'm not
I'll literally rip that fucking camera out of your shit, bro.
The reality is,
Get straight, bro. Not the place.
Okay, I'm backing up.
Get fucked up by my girlfriend.
I'm gonna say bye.
I'm sorry.
You're fine. Stay
We're
safe.
all on it.
Well, I think
Since Jay got murdered, everybody's on a heightened sense of.
What's crazy is that if we all like went out and had a beer, I think
we'd
it'd be
all get along.
a lot less hard.
I agree, and I appreciate you being honest and open and all that.
Some information for the good guys.
Is she wearing a pink hat?
Yeah.
Right there.
She says
Yep, that's her.
I want good.
Oh, nice. Please, I stand with you, but right now.
I don't care. I don't care. I asked you not to film
Right,
him.
you don't care about our rights, okay?
I asked you not to film him. Did I not? I
Holy shit.
flat out said it.
Okay, I'll go away. But I'm gonna keep filming because I worry
That's
about.
fine. Don't film over there. Don't film over there.
stop, you fucking stop.
So this is actually kind of funny. They asked the guy to stop filming because he basically got in there line of sight, which for me is kind of funny because, you know, I am 6'4".
No one really listened to her, so he's good.
That's what
No one really even listened to her.
That's what I'm saying, Gage. That's funny.
Hey guys. This is the premium.
This happens every
This is only
time.
the premium content.
Gotta make an OnlyFans for just these moments.
She is in there.
Someone said too many. Someone said too many White Claws.
Too many. Part of John Karen.
Huh? They doxed my address and me and stuff. That's
Like his
about.
address, his description, like what? Yeah.
Yeah.
That sucks. Sorry to hear that.
Bad boy part of John.
How do you put this? Oh, I got it. Let's go, guys. I did it.
You finally figured that out. Now you just.
I did it. I'm a genius. I'm just kidding. She asked me who I am with this on. This was on my face.
I'm Dylan from off that, I remember.
Oh, yes, dude.
This has White Claw Karen.
All right, how are you?
Man, it's out here.
What's up, dude? Nice
What's
to
up?
see you again.
Nice to see you.
Yeah, you too.
Well, we met briefly.
I know it was brief.
One time,
Man,
yeah.
It was my memory. Just come one here today, gone tomorrow.
A little too much stress in front of you.
Yeah, exactly. Kind of clears the memory. So you doing, man? We're just hanging out.
Yeah, I just got here from Peninsula. It's packed, but just like, you know, more family oriented. Right. Feel free to show up here.
Yeah. Yeah, they had the stage was going, and then now it's everyone's kind of rallying. You know?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah, I know.
They're gonna do a caravan.
It looks like a caravan march. I don't know.
Okay.
So apparently, so I have to get to a vehicle. Me and William, I need to get going to a vehicle soon.
Okay.
Oh, dude. See what I mean? I met him too in Kenosha. I think I know you from Denver, right?
Yeah, you do. See, look at that.
Yeah, we're all meeting each other.
Go on for like 15 messages. It's freedom of speech. Just don't get toxic, please. That's all I ask.
Right? If I come and punch you, you're gonna feel it.
Not really, because I'm made out of steel.
Oh.
Not really, no. I'm more made out of like.
He's the man of steel.
I'm made out of like bagels and lox or cheese.
Yeah, see, that's the difference.
You're about to lose your.
It's not coming out.
Not anymore. I just saved it. You're welcome. Can you navigate a spaceship with this? Click, 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 click.
Pretty much. I can navigate.
It looks like it.
But I actually picked up a whole new gimbal today.
Get out.
Which this one, it was a great gimbal for all of those of you guys who have seen it, the Crane Plus. Great gimbal. I picked up the new Crane one, which I wanted to buy before, but it was like $100 and something more than this one.
Okay.
And then it went on sale at Best Buy this morning. And I was like,
Story of my life, buddy.
But luckily I've only had this for like 2 weeks.
Oh, okay.
So this is a great gimbal. I have a couple of small issues with it. The other one is better because...
Is it that it talks back to you sometimes? Because it looks like a full-blown robot. You listen here, you sassy little cyborg. You do what you're told.
This one doesn't so much talk back. The other one's got a handle up here though. So
Okay.
if I want to hold on to it like this, like at body or go down,
Yeah.
I can do that. Whereas this one, I mean, it's not like I really have an issue.
Don't go upskirting Dawson.
So look at the camera. It doesn't move.
Is that because you have it in a fixed position, or?
Yeah, I have it in a fixed position.
Oh, we'll have to figure this out later. This is blowing my mind. I gotta walk around a little bit here. What's going on over here?
Everyone's packing up.
Looks like they're doing speeches though.
Yeah, they're trying to pack up because apparently some of the counter protests are coming this way.
Right now?
That's what they said.
Interesting.
When they announced that they were just on the other side of the freeway walking, that's what they said.
I don't think the police will let them through, probably.
You know, I don't think the police are going to let them through either. But
I mean, I would imagine that's why but I don't see how they could stop them. You know what I mean? People got their rights to walk and march. Let's go over here and take a look, guys. All right, man. Hey, you gonna come with? All right, John. We're gonna head over towards the front, bud. Just gonna let my guy know.
rescuing horses and goats.
I was getting the hell beat out of me by cows, man. The back of my thigh is still so black and blue.
I don't know, like the overpowering powers that be. Is that what you're trying to say? Like they?
Like the Pharisees, the Sadducees, the New World Order.
Oh man, I can't. Man, that's intense. I'm too small to have thoughts on that. I'm still trying to figure it out myself. You know, I'm young. What about the virus? Shit.
I mean, they're taking everyone's rights away.
I did a parade like 3 years ago and I had a MAGA hat on. Need that sign. But you'll be okay. Good to know, Jessica.
We the people of this country. We got a voice too.
Bye. I've got my lavalier. Hey! My guy, good to see you. Good to see you. You're looking thick. Yeah, I got you. Dun, 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 dun.
Notice all of us have them on now.
It's a smart play, man. You see a lot of guns. I got you. There you go. You're welcome.
You guys want time coming in, did they?
No, it was all right. This is John Soul.
Good to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Soul Dawson Soul.
Blue got walked out.
This is Soul. I don't know if you guys met.
I don't think we've met, but I see you all the time.
What's up, bro?
This is Asphalt Pirate.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
But Blue got walked out?
Well, they got
Oh, there he is. Dude,
what's up, buddy?
It took me a second.
How are you, dude?
I just glanced up. No, I'm fine. And then I was like,
I
man.
don't have any of my gear on, so I'm not as noticeable.
What's up, CJ?
Hey, how are you?
I'm Sandra. Do you
Sandra.
know who I am?
I don't.
So I friended you on one of my son's Facebook. It's Asher.
Okay.
And then I was following you while you were downtown in Portland and stuff. And then I guess you guys seceded from all that thing. You don't do woke anymore.
I don't know if woke's featuring me anymore.
No, they don't.
They don't?
They don't. And they don't. They like are really weird about you. They think that you're like.
There's all sorts of rumors about me.
Yeah.
But everybody knows because they watch the stream. It's live. They know where I'm at and what I do.
I wanted to thank you for helping those people up in fucking, where was it? Where you had to help people out of a...
No good cop in a racist system. 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 Up with the people, down with the pit. Up with the people, down with the pit. Up with the people. Up with the people. Up with the people.
Down with the pigs! Down with the pigs!
Up with the people. Up with the people. Up with the people. Up with the people. Down with the pigs. 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 No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Prosecute the police. No justice, no peace. Abolish the police. No justice, no peace. Abolish the police. No justice.
Oh, yeah, they do. Check that out. We had rumors of this, but I didn't know if it was real. So those shields have electric volts. So anybody that touches it gets electrocuted. I didn't know that was real. I thought it was just over-exaggerated. That's crazy. That was proof that it's real, guys. That was decent. I was like, Yeah, DC was dope. DC was dope. I haven't seen you for a while.
Yeah, I've been around.
Okay.
I've been around. I've been keeping it cool.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah. I feel bad for everything that happened in the last couple weeks. I hope everything goes back to normal here soon. And November 3rd is coming up, so I think this is going to be it.
Not personally. Okay.
I'm a homosexual.
What
do you think?
That's Rick Grinnell. President Trump named him to be the ambassador to Germany, and now he is on him being handsome. He's gay.
Oh, no.
Okay, because you guys said that President Trump is against that.
Yes, he is. He's outrageous.
Because he passed laws
making it harder for gay people to get health care.
Do presidents pass laws?
You can make it harder for people.
Why do you want to have sex with a
No. Presidents don't pass laws. Presidents don't pass laws. So when did he do that?
Recently he did that.
What did he do?
He passed laws so gay people, trans people couldn't get health care.
Yes. Look it up.
It's true. Right now. Have you not seen the news?
No, I can't get my phone's right there, honey.
Fine, well, she's looking it up. Would you like this, sir?
So you're telling me? So what's wrong with that?
What's wrong with we can't change Trump has reversed. I'm reading this straight from the NPR website, which
I know, but NPR, honey.
NPR.
Look at what we're telling you that
Let me ask you a question. Is it all right if a person, I say a man or a
Trump
woman,
has reversed Obama-era protections to prohibit discrimination in the healthcare based on gender identity. So if someone's trans, you can discriminate against them.
Yes. They can pay for their own health.
Because he's not letting them. Because we're banning trans people from the military.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Because trans people have a right to be in the military.
Do they?
They want to fight for the country.
What if you have a thyroid problem and you need Synthroid? Should you be in the military?
I have a thyroid problem. Okay.
Are you on Synthroid?
No, I'm not, because I actually have like a good doctor.
So it's a hormone, right? It's a hormone.
Not all trans people. Not all trans people
So
transition.
there are plenty of us who think that that's a psychological disorder.
Not necessarily. Okay, so dysphoria is a mental illness, but it can be cured with things like.
All I'm saying is that a lot of times it seems like people are trying to regulate our thoughts and our feelings. So if some
You guys see that? You know how awkward that was? Well, that's good that he saw that.
French media.
Yep, Dad. You're a moth to the media.
Don't force it on other people.
Right, but then you enforcing it onto me?
No, we're just saying. No one is telling you have to marry a woman. I am just fighting for my right to marry a woman when I am.
Right, but isn't that the law of the land now?
No, because Trump has said it.
Is that the law of the land right now? Massachusetts, as a matter of fact, why do you have to do that? As a matter of fact, do you know when gay marriage was the first gay marriage was in Massachusetts? Anybody know? When was the first gay marriage? And where was it? Nope, you can't look it up.
Do they know God? What the heck? Who are these
When was the
people?
first gay marriage? Anybody know?
Why are you trying to force religion on us?
In Massachusetts.
I'm not sure what part.
It was in Cambridge. It was in 2004. And how do I know that?
Massachusetts is
gay marriage
when it comes to gay marriage.
No, but maybe in the whole U.S. I'm talking about in Cambridge.
Keep
it was
touching that
Massachusetts. Because I happened to be there. I was there when it happened. It happened at midnight.
At least we were
I was there. You guys are too. I don't know if you guys were.
I was alive, but I'm really happy for you.
Massachusetts, it's a great state to live here because they most
I'm happy for you. You're not homophobic. Oh my God, you went to the
But
gay
in other places, it's not like that. And if the president is homophobic, there's a chance that he could like change that right for us.
Is he homophobic?
Outwardly, yes.
How?
By saying he doesn't support gay marriage, by banning trans people from the military.
How is that homophobic?
Transphobic.
Can I butt in?
He appointed Rick Grinnell. If he was
So?
homophobic, why would he do
Can
that?
I say something? Because he's clueless.
These kids don't know nothing. They whip you in the ears.
It's all right.
You don't know anything.
They don't know nothing.
He appointed his
You only
vice
say like 2
president.
words. What the frick are you talking about?
Hello. He appointed his vice president, the person that would succeed him if anything were to happen to him.
Yeah, Mike Pence.
Like, why is it that one news station comes to Jay Danielson's memorial, but 20 people.
Stuff.
Yep.
I mean, I just want to make sure I'm not actually betraying the system itself that is there to help me.
Where's Luna? Hold on. Hey, you ready to go? Walk to the vehicle and figure out where they're at. Let's go. Let's walk.
It is an excuse to abuse
mental and physical. Mainly mental.
But you think that this is what's going on?
It is what's going on.
I mean, the church used to do that.
Yes. Yeah. Do you support it? Wrong. What about
I don't care what you think you are. Just don't tell me to call you a different name.
What do you mean a different name? What do you mean?
Well, like if you
So
identify yourself as a chair, I'm not going to say chair.
Keep it right. Have you ever known anybody that goes by a nickname? It's like, it's who I am. Do you call them by that nickname?
So if you
so you have to
believe that,
respect
it
people's
depends.
pronouns.
Why
I'm
do
not
that?
going to call somebody a he, she.
Right, it's who they are.
Why do you
It's completely different.
It's discriminating. They can't change that.
Last year, and she's like, everyone's standing up saying pronouns.
So
you're acting on it. You know that you are refusing to call someone the wrong pronoun. You are acting on pronouns too. Everyone has pronouns.
What do you think? If
Yeah, you're a she. I'm a he.
I am a she, they. Thank you.
Yeah, but you won't have your freedom.
I am.
Multiple.
They is
the
freedom is gone. I'm not educated on
can't tell me.
It's not multiple. It's not multiple.
They're too young.
You honest to God, you guys need to be educated on communism.
Very bad. Very bad. Look on the computer. Look it
You
up.
gotta know what it is.
Look it up on the computer. You guys have computers. Look it up.
Okay.
It's extremely bad. You won't have water. You won't have milk. You won't have nothing with socialism, communism. And Biden will give it to you. That's how bad it is. Look it up on the computer.
They came over to me. They came over to me.
Educate yourself.
They came over to me. They all came over to me.
So thank you.
So
No, they're cool. They're fine.
She's saying that we're gonna be just be aware. Okay. May I ask you something? Because you said that you have issues calling people pronouns, and you don't think you should have to respect that.
that's what I won't do it because I don't believe it.
Yeah. So you don't have to respect it.
No, I don't believe it.
That's acting against it.
Okay. So can I give you an example?
Discrimination.
Can I
Acting against it.
Because you're
Or
acting
refusing.
How did I hurt you?
by not
respecting
So I
people's
hurt your
pronouns.
feelings?
No, you're making them feel invalidated.
But isn't that your problem, not mine?
No, it is your problem because you can do. Because you can change it. It's the least you can do.
We can't.
We can't change it. You can.
You can change it. You can toughen up.
No, we can't change our pronouns to what you like.
That's not what I said. You can make yourself not be affected by how I feel or what I
Of course,
believe.
but we shouldn't have to. Is what we're saying.
Yes, but
Because
it's a human right. Everyone should be accepted as who they are. Are these middle school kids?
You don't accept me because you guys have been sticking your finger up.
Yeah, you don't like Trump supporters. You guys don't accept us. No, that's not true.
Okay, let me put this simply.
That's not true. That's not true.
We are allowed to come here and
Honey, you wanted to know what communism is? Right there, the Green New Deal. Agenda 2030,
No,
look it
a
up.
Green New Deal is protecting the
No,
planet.
it isn't, honey. No, it isn't.
Destroying our country.
Diana, I gotta run. Talk to me later. Yeah, tomorrow morning, yeah.
Horrible job, Diana.
So we're going to be wrapping it up.
This is a good job. Sorry.
We're going to be wrapping it up, but
All
I
right,
just want to
Diana.
let you know, you guys are great.
True. Diana would have white pronouns. What should I be using for you? And you need to realize.
Call me Diana.
You're Diana? Okay. I will. You're Diana?
I'm Diana. But you asked a very good question about communism.
Sure.
Look up the Green New Deal. Look up Agenda 2030. The United Nations. And all I'm going to say is that we should all be able to get along, right? We just can't act on our feelings. So you can all hate me, you just can't act on it, right? You just can't act on it.
I'm not sure if I can get along.
These kids are brain dead. Oh my god. Oh my god.
I don't say that.
She said, Diana, these kids are brain dead.
Okay, so I thoroughly enjoyed talking to you guys. I did. I really enjoyed talking to you guys. I think you're very respectful, and I appreciate it. And I'm looking at some of your
You're
outfits. I
welcome.
love it.
We
I
will fight
love
for Black Lives Matter.
like the Cougar thing. I love that. So thank you, and you guys have a great afternoon. And be good to yourselves, and be good to your parents.
You too.
Okay. You too. Thank you
My
for
mother's-
talking.
My
Back to
mother's very
Sweetwater.
tough.
Excellent
Very
patient.
hard. My mother's very tough. Thank you. Very tough. You're welcome. Have a good day. You're going to look up communism.
And you're gonna look up all the racist things that Trump has done. Please look up conversion therapy. Please look up Please educate yourself about conversion therapy.
I will look up conversion therapy.
Search in Google Trump racism, see what comes up. See what.
But you got to be careful. Like you have to look at all different types of news organizations. Because there is propaganda.
Yes, but a lot of it is speeches that have come out of his own mouth.
Like what though? Look it up. Like I hate you because you're this. He doesn't say that.
As being a person of color, I understand, and I'm not saying that I agree with a lot of the groups the organizations that do that, but you can't mesh everything together.
It's going on right now. It's just yesterday in downtown.
Yeah, for sure, and
So
that's not something that I agree with. Of course, obviously, I don't think anybody could agree with that.
BLM. They're using that as a
They're
shield.
using that exactly.
Okay,
You
so
said
what
using
are you
it, but
doing?
is it not Black Lives Matter though? Is it black people? Do you see?
Yes,
No,
I do see black people. I do see black people.
no. I'm
But
saying, do you
what-
see black people doing it, or do you see the white kids
Yes,
that are
it's-
controlling it?
No, it's a black guy and a white guy on camera. Caught them both red-handed. See, the thing is I've been down in the hood. I'm a recovering drug addict, and I used to go down and cop dope from all kinds of people. I didn't care what color their skin was. I cared where my dope came from. And the problem is you got crackheads down there with BLM, and BLM pulling the strings with the crackheads because that's how they get their dope. That's my problem.
So does all BLM have the same ideologies though?
I'm not saying that. I'm saying what's going on in downtown Portland that's standing behind BLM right now.
Mhm.
That in your city.
Yeah, and I don't agree with that organization. I know what organization
Why
you're
are they
talking
getting
about.
away with it as Black Lives Matter? Why are they allowed to use Black Lives Matter as
I can ask you the same question. If there's something to be done, then why don't we do it?
I was down there yesterday. I have it on tape. I stopped 2 people trying to abduct 2 kids.
So is it just my responsibility, or is it
right
everybody?
now, I'm asking, what do we do as a community? What do we do as a community? Because I caught
Well,
caught him yesterday.
let's brainstorm.
All right,
Let's
so how do
brainstorm,
you
because
feel
it almost felt like you were interrogating me. You know what I mean?
Right, and I'm
That's what it came across as.
Here's the thing. Hold on, time out. I'm triggered. I'm triggered because I'm fed up as an American and as a person that tried so hard in this country to love people. That's where I'm at, and I'm frustrated. And I'm watching these people downtown using Black Lives Matter because we all know people get abused across the board. Okay, that's why we say every life matters, because kids are being abused right now by BLM, people that are claiming BLM, right now. And I can prove it on camera. I got all the footage. That's the beauty of it. And the thing is I'm educated in the streets, and I know when people are running game. And it's just like the case that went down. And I'm not trying to bring them into it. What I'm trying to bring into what's happening today in Portland, that they're using BLM as the shield, like their little umbrellas, and it has anarchy on it. That's not okay. We're not about anarchy. We're about loving in one. Remember back in the day, one love? You know, because I've been a part of all cultures. I worked for Shaquille O'Neal for 10 years, who's a majorly successful black person in this country, and very powerful at that, and he's a cop. What do we say about you?
I'm actually looking for a close dispensary too, so. So I think it's just perception. You know, it's a lie, is what
You're
it is.
speaking towards if you were to go down there yourself and speak, because I think we're media, so like we're not going to act on this. Yeah, I'm a
You're not
person.
Media, you're a person before you're media.
Okay.
That's my problem. Is right here. We're going to hide behind a press badge. How do you feel about Portland? How do you feel about been reporting on it for so long? See, because when I turn the camera around, I can't because I'm a journalist.
No, I'm not going to say I can. I say I show up places. So our whole goal with this media that we do, and you do it too, it's not media. You're not media. So okay, so but I am claiming media. Right, I'm not. So I own my media company, and I like what we do with the live streams. We can go in places and we can show people what's happening as it happens. Yeah, hold it.
Because I'm tired of hiding behind media and shit.
Yeah, so I'm not hiding behind media. So yeah.
It's about kids that are being abducted.
Okay, so is it about kids or is it about crime? What are you talking about?
About the kids that I almost saw that were being abducted yesterday that I stopped. Give me the camera. Where's my phone?
Yeah, let's see the footage.
Stop my feed. Stop my feed. I can care less about your media. How about you stop your views and we talk about this as real men?
I'm not even putting views out here. I think you're directing your anger in the wrong direction.
I'm not, because I'm about to
think
show you.
You're
I'm about to
directing
show
your
you what's
anger.
going on in downtown
Let's see it.
Portland.
Let's see it.
All right, let's see what's going on in downtown Portland. Matter of fact, there's your park right there. Admits it on camera.
What are we looking at?
What?
So you're
Well, time out. Finish it. We'll finish it. No, don't try to cut this narrative.
Mine's just live.
Stop. And let's talk about what he does here. He stops the crackhead, okay? Because he knows I'm catching him messing with kids. He's the lookout, right? Tells him in the footage, I can't do nothing, right? What does he do? Turns around and yells towards the boss that's in the park. All right, and here's where I turn the camera around on the young man, the black gentleman that was with the white man downtown Portland, claiming BLM in the BLM park. Time out.
What are we looking at?
You're looking at me stopping 2 BLM people trying to abduct kids in the middle of the day in downtown Portland.
Is that the kid who was abducting, or is that the abductor?
Those are the abductors.
Okay.
Right across the street from the Black Lives Matter park. Right. What's that? Right. Oh, you're worried about your viewers. I'm worried about the kids.
Well, what are we looking at? Well,
Here we go.
What were we looking at?
You're looking at 2 people.
I know, but yeah, it wasn't. I know that we didn't see that in the
But your
video.
viewers didn't fucking see it. Shut your cameras down and take a step back and let's talk.
This guy. All right, we're not gonna get a conversation out of him. That guy's hostile as fuck. All right, we're not gonna get a conversation out of
But
that
that
guy.
only hits the
I don't even, dude. I watched the video. I didn't see anything he was talking about. I don't know what he's talking about. We can turn out the cameras too, but we ain't gonna do that. I'd have someone hold the camera. Why don't he go? Tell him to go fall down. I'll be there in a minute.
That was something else.
That was interesting. Why am I fired up? Yeah, we're gonna just walk. I don't think that guy gave up the drugs.
What happened? What happened?
It's a shield that has a built-in taser.
Oh, right.
I've seen those in Memphis.
But that only hits the communists, bro. It's only against the commies. Captain America right there. Yeah!
I wonder if we can rig those up with cameras.
Purge those commies.
It'll definitely protect us from gas. and rubber bullets.
Before it's too late. Purge the commies before it's too late. All right? Back 100 years ago, people probably thought they're just a bunch of facts too. You know, they said, what are they gonna do? Look what happened. Look what happened. They killed 66 million people. Send them to Siberia, dig ditches for the rest of your life. You know, can't do this, can't do that, can't think about Stalin or whatever the fuck. Big problem, man. We can't have this country that go through that shit, man. Because this country goes through that shit, that's its end of the world. It's gonna be a new world communist order, a new world order, right? That's what they call it. The new world order is definitely not going to be a constitutional republic, man. It's going to be communism, all right? Wake up. People fighting against this shit on all fronts, all countries, people fighting against this shit.
How long are you guys planning on staying here?
We're still here, bro.
No, I mean in Portland.
In Portland?
Yeah, you said you're from
We're
LA.
gonna visit some friends. We're gonna be here another few days, probably a few days for sure. You know.
Any other meetings planned, or just this one?
I don't know. We're here to. Things happen all of a sudden. Things happen all of a sudden. I wish we would liberate Portland, go through downtown, Echo Park they call it. You know, and purge the commies out. Give the city back to the people from these rat bastards. Not all of them, but most of them. All right? That's what it is, brother. All right, thank you.
It's, you know, I don't take any offense.
Oh, there he is.
You know what I mean? It is what it is, but...
Hi. Hey.
They said blue, not blue.
Oh, I thought it was you calling me. Like
I'm right here, man. With my Gatorade. Sugar-free Gatorade, just in case Gatorade wants to sponsor me. I like the red.
I wish Red Bull would sponsor me.
Gatorade, please bring back the passion fruit. Did y'all ever try the passion fruit Gatorade? Oh,
Blue likes the cucumber.
No, I don't. Cucumber Gatorade is the worst flavor of all time.
I agree.
But they had a passion fruit Gatorade, and they discontinued it, and it was my staple.
It was your staple.
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Another dog. By the car, there's which? Okay, so someone said he's by the car with the Trump flag. Which car?
Full mask on. We don't want to see anything but your left pupil. Scares me. I still haven't gotten used to it. I mean, I always wear my mask though at all times because mask safety first, right? No. Honestly, this thing is so sweaty right now. It's just like breathing. It's like being waterboarded. I'm just like.
It's because you're wearing the wrong kind. It's just a t-shirt.
It is just a t-shirt, but it works. It works.
You see me over here with the child? We're doing just fine.
The child?
This is Mandalorian.
I know what it is. It's a baby lizard.
No, it's
Hi.
That's fighting words.
It's Baby Yoda.
That shit, did they? Disney climbed on that one. It's like, yeah, Death had Baby Yodas. Disney certified.
Baby Yoda's a conspiracy.
No, it's not. You think?
Yeah.
You think maybe?
I think it's actually a false representation of an uprising from a
Convoy. Travis, come on, go!
Media, you're no longer needed. Go.
Oscar Mike, let's go!
Yeah, that's known, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
With all the flags on the roof. Okay, here's a Trump car with all the flags on the roof. Where he went. By the pop tents? I don't know where that is. We're almost at 1K. Let's get up to 1K on the viewers. Share the stream or share the stream out. We might be doing some driving footage to get to wherever the hell we gotta go. But if not, I'm glad I can tell all you guys, all 900 of you, we will be live throughout the day. So make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell for YouTube. If you guys like it better than Facebook, that's what we're doing. CJ's behind me. I don't know.
So by removing black men that they hate, they allow, by removing police, black men will kill each other. Then they're achieving their lesbian separatist goal.
What is sorry, I don't know. What's a lesbian?
Okay, in the 1970s, I met my first lesbian separatists at an Equal Rights Amendment meeting. I never heard of them before, like 1975. They want to have an all-women, lesbian, women society.
You should get up on the sidewalk real quick. I'm going to see what these guys are doing.
Okay, and so, but Black Lives Matter.
Thank you.
So I started watching Black Lives Matter in
Watching from Kaiser. Everyone's rolling out. I want to get to at some point I want to find one of these BLM oriented protest and present that as well for you guys. And again, let me address being nice. I would suggest just I was being tolerant to people just because journalists.
We gotta get the car.
Yeah, we gotta get to the car. Do you know where CJ is? Someone said he's talking to somebody on a motorcycle. Anyways, I got fucking veered off topic. But I'm being nice because, I mean, like, why be rude? Why be weird? Tolerant, I mean. Tolerant. Yeah, I found it interesting how the guy didn't want to ask questions to a black man, but he wanted to ask somebody who wasn't black and try to make his point, saying that racism doesn't exist anymore, it's 2020. And I was like, okay, well, I mean, ask a black person. We can have this conversation right now, and I can tell you my life experiences, what I experience day to day, being a black person, and my concerns and all of that. And he wasn't interested in it. This stream has been all over the place. All over the place. Had no game plan for how I was going to address this because I didn't even know myself what was going to happen here.
Here. And is that just preference so you don't get locked? Okay.
Yeah, so for example, I see a lot of people wear it here, which is great,
but for
me,
view,
if I'm taking a picture,
because
gotcha. Like the way I wear my mask, it would literally block the front of my face.
You're right.
And then I can't wear it on the right side because this is where my camera would go.
Gotcha.
And so I keep it on the left because that way I can.
It's all like tactical preference.
Yeah.
Alright, I gotta find out where my fucking people are going. It was nice to meet you. What's your name?
You too. I'm Paul from Asphalt Pirates.
Paul? I'm Inky, Denver Cowboys. Nice to meet you, brother.
Nice to meet you, Paul. Pum pum pum.
So I thought they were just Portland.
No, they're from all over the place.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to find.
They're from all over the U.S.
Yeah.
They're clearing out apparently.
I'm going somewhere, I don't know where. Roll the fuck out.
Where's everyone going?
Can't tell you.
Can we come with you?
Don't know.
Just the Proud Boys. Hold on. You guys want to go?
But we didn't see too much police presence because there wasn't too much police presence needed here. We had a good time. We had the speakers out. We bent the knee in prayer. We honored our friend Jay that was murdered here in the streets of Portland because
because you haven't took the time out to actually watch it.
We did watch it.
I'm so done with y'all narrative bullshit.
We don't have narratives.
Because I know, because I've been offered money for my stream. How much you get paid for the stream, bro? Let's get your views in. Because you're about money. You're about to fix your narrative. Like this guy hides behind the press. He won't
Hide behind
his
the
shit
press?
down.
What you mean?
Right, you won't shut your shit down. Shut your shit down.
Why do I have to shut my
Right,
shit down?
because it's about the kids that are getting fucking sold dope down there. It's about the crime that's being broke right now. But as a person, you don't give a fuck because you're worried about your media company. He's worried about media company. He's not worried about kids getting fucking ripped out of the streets in downtown Portland. Right, turn it off me. Turn it on. Turn it on. Right.
Why are you here then? Why are you not doing anything?
I'm trying to get people to come help me.
You just had your camera out. You're out here filming.
And I shut it down. Let's go. Okay. Come with me. Let's go.
So what are we gonna do?
We're gonna go down there. We're gonna make a presence on the crimes that are being committed in broad daylight.
Isn't that what you guys
What do you mean that's your job?
That's his
Let's
job.
go. I got people. Why is it? Wait. No. You know what? At the end of the day, welcome to the city. Don't do shit for your city, right? Don't go down there.
You know how much fucking community service I do?
Bro, where are you from? Where am I from? Why? What does that matter? Because
You just asked how much money I make, and then now you can't say where you're
How about
from.
we talk from? I don't need. I'm from here.
What
I'm
is-
from here. I'm with my brother.
So
Right there.
you're trying
I'm
to
from
get on me
Salem.
for not doing the same
No, I
thing
want
that
to talk
you're
to somebody that actually, because I don't need your views. I want them to actually does a purpose in the community.
Those guys
Oh,
right
now
there.
you're gonna point me with another
Those guys right
direction.
there.
Talk to the cops.
Right.
You have
It's
a
right there.
No, I'm talking to you.
That's who you talk to though. These guys.
Right, so let's get together and let's go do some community service.
Okay, what do you want to do?
I want to go downtown and get these guys that admitted to trying to fuck with kids on camera.
Okay, well, that seems
Are
like
you
you're for
back?
FBI.
Why don't you
Oh,
let
now it's
the cops do
FBI.
their
How do you
job?
know that?
Show
How
that.
do you know
Show that.
FBI?
I'm sorry, but I own a Facebook. I have opinions, but I'm not a fucking...
We're not. We can't.
bro.
Yeah.
It's not about being Judge Dredd. You see it in broad daylight, dude. The dude admits on camera, yes, he shouldn't have been fucking with the kids. Pushes the guy back because he wants to call the boss in the car.
I don't even know what...
Right, never
you're
mind.
talking
We're good.
about.
We're good. You don't understand because you know what? The level of the game that they're pulling down there is above your views. It's about selling kids off the fucking street.
My views, dude, these are free
I'm talking about him right here. I'm not talking
Dude,
about
he's
you.
out here racing. Dude, you know how many times this guy's almost been killed?
Whatever, I caught two people.
This guy's
trying
almost
to...
been killed numerous times.
Dude, I have my
to give
nose
you the
broke.
views.
Oh.
Just to give you the views to see what's going on.
And
this guy,
right,
he does not
right.
even take charge. Or,
How about doing it every day for the American truck driver that brings you everything you need that drives into these hostile
What?
areas?
I drive
What are we
semi.
talking about? Right,
What?
right.
I drove semis in the military.
Get it. Get it.
Get what?
You know that these drivers come into these areas.
I'm an 88 Mike. I'm a truck driver. You were talking to the wrong people. You are talking to the wrong people now. I'm a truck driver. Okay, so now you're talking to someone I know what you're talking about. So now you're talking. Now we're not talking about the kids. So now we're talking about truck drivers. So what are we talking about,
What
sir?
I'm saying is, I have a, like he said, he has a show.
He doesn't have a show. He doesn't.
Whatever he does, you guys have a platform. So do I.
Yes.
I have over 100,000 in a hole.
Okay.
On a daily.
Where?
I do a morning talk show.
Where?
Doesn't matter. Point is truck drivers come into this city and deliver to this Lowe's where Antifa buys the shit and paints kill cops, and that's what I report on. Going into these hostile areas. That could be
So then where can people find your? Where can people find your me? But that's what you do. What are you? Oh my fucking Christ. What? Do what? Do what?
No, because you know what? Here's what I'm going to say.
What?
You don't care about kids.
Okay.
I have kids.
He has kids.
Let's do something.
Let's go.
Why are you getting aggressive? What?
Because I'm tired of people.
I'm Judge Dredd. This is Batman. That's Superman. And you're Captain America. Let's fucking go. Roll this shit up. Brett's fucking it out.
Look what I did.
What do you? No, we're not gonna get anywhere here.
Look what I did to one guy. I'm so fucking.
Guys in the chat, I'm not ever saying that I don't care about kids. Obviously,
I just said, yeah, you do. Then let's go handle some shit right now. Because I know you guys.
Handle some shit.
Oh, you have to be a cop. Right. I shut it down on camera.
Call FBI.
Wait, aren't the cops not doing nothing right now? Right.
No, because they're fucking here.
So then let's go do it.
Here.
You're in the wrong, sir.
Let's watch this. Right, let's watch this. I shut down. Why don't we do that? Right, you're more worried about you.
I do porno.
I got OnlyFans.
No, man, I just
That's the porn capital.
I got OnlyFans.
What?
I got OnlyFans.
You should.
Yeah, I know.
You got that funny side.
Hell yeah.
I mean, he should be doing what Birdman over there. He is only Birdman.
I don't got paid a penny for this.
I know. I don't get. I'm not out here getting a dime.
You fucking kidding me? You fucking whip
We have to walk this way, guys. We have no choice. If you want, be a bad day for you.
There's too many cameras, dude. Otherwise,
Shit.
an hour to find anybody. Thanks for the hand.
I'm walking away right now.
I hope so.
I know I'm giving them to you, Steve. I know. All right. I know. Right. The one guy that covers all you guys. Wake up.
Steve, oh, freight broker. I hope he saw how crazy you were looking on this stream.
Right.
You probably well good. Then Steve is watching right now. Then
Yeah, Steve at least reports on the truth.
Steve is reports what we're showing him.
He literally shows what we're
What do you mean? He uses our streams.
Right, that's what I'm asking. How much you get paid for?
Nothing. We don't make a profit doing this. We're at 1K. We're on 1,000 on a walk. I'd hope so. We have to keep walking. You're in our way. My parents. You're not my dad. All right. Fox. All right. Hey, why don't you fall down? I'll be there in a minute. Guy needs a friend. has made my anger. Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to fear. Fear. Come on now. Stop playing with me. I might be on the internet, but I'm out here. He's a bit pumped up. I think he had a couple tootskis before he showed up to the PB rally. He went to the Porta John for another reason. Get that man a pillow. Get that man a Xanax. All right, CJ, sister. We have to keep walking. We have to get, I see the PPBs moving. There they are on the van. We have to get to our vehicle. So we're working our way out to the vehicle. Police presence out the entrance. Let's cross this side. No need to hitch your ride. I got a vehicle. The police in the street. We're crossing.
It's really not like that at a lot of these events. As you guys know from being out at this event, like, I'm looking for the white racist out here. It's kind of like a little joke I make up.
Do you happen to know where everyone's going right now?
Someone said something about going to the mall.
I might go ask people like to figure out where everyone's going. What's the mall? What do you mean?
I don't know. I'm new
Okay.
to this city.
Okay. Yeah, we're downtown. Like I'm trying to. We'll figure it out. But thank you for.
You find out.
Yeah, for sure. Or you. Yeah, whatever. Come with us. I'll ask some of these guys. All right, my friends, subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet. We will be doing much more reporting. As you guys know, I was doing a little something there. You guys know my views. So just doing what I need to do. Smash the like button, share the stream. We have a fundraiser up, statuscoup.com/web.
but we have all of our community here today.
Look at you. Beautiful.
Now, we've had some wonderful speakers here today, from Mike Crenshaw all the way down to Demetria. And I've got to tell you that I am proud to be here with all of you. I'm proud to be here to stand up for Black lives. To stand up for all of our rights.
Yes.
Now we had Juan up here from the Oregon Justice Resource Center.
Yes.
And right now, he and his team is defending me.
One more to the list.
He and his team are defending me from the fascists that attacked me down at the Justice Center on the 22nd.
Yeah.
Now I know that I'm not the only one that's been attacked. I know that there have been plenty of folks here that have been attacked by those fascists.
Yes.
So you don't know what's going to happen.
We cannot allow that violence to be normalized.
No.
Anti-fascista! Since when
We even have the same camera.
is it bad to be anti-fascist?
Right.
Are you watching me?
Yeah.
Right.
Since when?
You know,
This does not make any sense. It doesn't make sense to attack people who are attacking fascists.
Say it.
Yeah, this one.
this is like the same
We are standing up for our rights, and we have great lawyers that are standing up for our rights too.
Yes.
I use the small one and I use the small. I mean, I have several.
I'm sad to say that we don't have much in the way of politicians that are standing up for us. We don't have confidence in the police department,
No.
who is in bed and who is in collusion with these right-wing fascists.
Right.
Because I'm doing live,
So
I have
we
hours and hours.
have to
And
rely
then
on
this ends
ourselves,
up better.
Yes.
and we have to rely on our good lawyers. So I ask that you guys donate and contribute to the Oregon Justice Resource Center.
Yes.
Hey, how are you doing? Films when I show.
Jesus Christ.
It's like
Like Mike said earlier, I never expected to have to come out and express my free right of expression.
Yeah, I live here in Portland.
With a flak jacket on, with a bulletproof vest. That's bullshit.
In New York.
Bullshit.
I always see her in New York.
We cannot be afraid of these people. They are actually afraid of us.
Yes, they are.
So I don't know what's going to happen.
You know, it was really funny.
Absolutely no clue. My car
Being
is
down
back
there on
in
the
Delta
22nd
Park.
at the Justice Center
I
on the
gotta
front
figure out
line.
how to get back there.
Seeing folks armed
Oh, you gotta
with
go.
handguns,
That's right, you do.
with handguns,
Yeah, it's like
with tasers,
10 minutes drive from here.
with iron rods, with bear mitts, with paintball weapons.
Yeah. I'm gonna
First
go.
of all, they shouldn't have no business being out there with all that stuff in the first place.
Yes.
But we had a Portland Police Bureau that turned a blind eye, that weren't present. Because apparently they were cracking skulls the night before
Yes.
with people that were unarmed, that were standing up for their rights.
Yes.
But when we were out there and we see these folks armed, none of us were armed.
None.
You could see the fear in their eye.
Yes.
You could see the terror in their eye.
Yes.
We need to stand up. We shall not be afraid.
No. Not afraid. Not afraid.
I am so proud to see all of you out here today. But it doesn't end today.
No.
We must stand up for our community each and every day.
Every day.
Black lives matter.
Black lives matter.
Whose lives matter?
Black lives matter.
Thank you.
Okay, we have a little bit of housekeeping. If you lost something, there's a lost and found over here by the tent. And there's an update about the fucking chuds and where they're at and what they're doing.
So their rally has ended and they are leaving.
which is good news in the sense that we have obviously outlasted them, and that is representative of the fact that we will outlast them.
And outlive them.
But we also want folks to be aware that that means that they are out in our communities, and we don't know where they're going. So be safe, have a buddy, pay attention to your surroundings. There are some that have already attacked the caravan with paintball guns, so just be aware of what's going on around you and don't go anywhere by yourself. And if you need a buddy, come find us and we'll find you a buddy. Because as a community, we are strong together and we take care of us. We don't need the fucking cops to take care of us. We protect us.
We protect us.
Our last speaker today is Olivia Catby Smith, who's one of the co-chairs of Portland DSA.
And a strong fighter for Palestine. Free Palestine! Free Palestine! Free Palestine! With the keffiyeh and everything, like a fighter. Go ahead, Olivia.
All right, thanks for that, Alyssa. We're going to start this one with one of my favorite chants. When I say Nazi, you say out! Nazi! Out! Nazi! Out! Nazi, Nazi, Nazi! Out! Nazi! Out! Nazi! Out! Nazi, Nazi, Nazi! Out! Fuck yeah! White supremacists are not welcome in our city! We are out here, once again, showing the strength of our community, while fascists come from out of town, from all over the country, to terrorize our city. And we will never let them forget that this is our city and they are not welcome here, despite what our city officials say, despite what the police say, because these aren't their streets. Whose streets? Whose streets? We have been doing this for how many years now? Doing the same dance, having to defend ourselves from violent right-wing gangs because our elected officials have rolled out a red carpet for them every time in the past. They gave them a police escort from the suburbs. They shut down bridges for them to cross. They let them point weapons at us and mace us and then do nothing. And then they declare a riot and arrest us when we have a dance party. This is not for no reason. We all know the saying, cops and Klan? Cops and Klan? And unfortunately, we still see that in action every day. We all know we had a literal Nazi on the police force for years, Mark Kruger, who nailed Nazi paraphernalia up in a park. Psycho. Because the police association is so powerful that we can't fire Nazis. We can't fire murderers. That is who is in charge of, quote, safety in our communities. But we know that policing is not about safety. It's about protecting the racist capitalist system we live under. Cops protect capital, not people. We see this firsthand when we're just out on a picket line with workers who are organizing for better conditions in their workplaces, and the cops get called to come break it up. You've seen this at Burgerville so many times. To keep people off the sidewalk so people can still go in the store. What does that have to do with safety? Nothing. It's just so the business can still make a profit. What does murdering a man for selling loose cigarettes have to do with safety? What does murdering a man over a $20 transaction have to do with safety? What does murdering a woman in her bed while she sleeps have to do with safety? Every year, our elected officials cut schools, healthcare, jobs, but they increase the police budget. Why do they do this? Because it's cheaper. The price tag for fixing society's problems will always be higher than just hiring more violent cops. Our leaders do not want to resolve this contradiction of capitalism, which is that workers get treated the worst, but without us there is no wealth. To preserve the status quo and maintain the riches of the 1%, they deploy the cops to beat and murder and imprison the underclass. The logic of the system is to let society rot and then punish us for our suffering. And we know that the police have a relationship with these fascist gangs. Some of them are members of the fascist gangs. They text with them. We've seen the texts. They're leaking shit to Andy No. Let's get a big boo for Andy No. Who is a dangerous grifter that tries to ruin people's lives, incite violence against them by sensationalizing and doxing. He said my 5'1" friend Taylor was like violently armed with a shield. That's what they do. If you have a shield, you're charged with assault. If you move the wrong way after the cop tackles you, you're charged with assault. It would be fucking funny that cops who are literally armed with military equipment are such giant babies. They have riot gear and tanks, and then they cry about getting plastic water bottles thrown at them. They put pictures of their paper cuts on Twitter. That would be fucking funny if it wasn't so terrible that they have the power to ruin our lives and to kill us. But they do. They do have that power. And that is what we are protesting day after day. That is our money that is funding them, and it doesn't have to be. We can fund care and community rather than militarism and violence. And we saw the effects of this with the wildfires, too. What happened when people had to evacuate their homes, or alternatively, people had to hole up inside their homes to avoid the smoke? What was the state doing then? When we say defund the police, no one covers the rest of that, which is fund our communities. That's clearly not happening right now. What was the city government response to the wildfires? They should have been handing out masks and air filters. They should have been taking care of all the houseless people who had to sleep on the streets in that smoke. But instead, you saw all of us doing that. You saw all of these mutual aid networks that got connected from the protests start doing that and filling these holes that our government should be doing. We have always known that we keep us safe, but it's becoming more and more clear that no one else is coming to save us. It is up to us. Somehow our police get unlimited funds to brutalize our communities and fire tear gas into residential neighborhoods, but our firefighters have to run donation drives for the supplies they need. Meanwhile, we have right-wing militias setting up checkpoints across Oregon and blaming Antifa for the fires, while actually anti-fascists were the ones saving people from the fires, working as firefighters, volunteer medics, coordinating donation drives. They say Antifa caused the fires. Antifa says you're welcome for helping you during the fires. The reason the Proud Boys are here this time is because we built this incredible community here. They are challenged by it. They are threatened by it. Let's keep it up. But their right-wing militia organizing is growing, and it is being legitimized by the state. Cops and elected officials are giving them the green light, and we can't just pretend that it'll go away if we ignore it. We know that's not the case. The opposite is the case. We have to take fascism seriously if we want to beat it. We are quickly approaching an election that could very well catapult us into unknown territory. Italian Marxist Antonio Gramsci once said, "The old world is dying and the new world struggles to be born. Now is the time of monsters." I wouldn't cheer for that. It is the time of monsters. It's scary. All over right-wing corners of the internet, people are valorizing Kyle Rittenhouse. Legislators are passing laws to allow people to run over protesters with their cars. We saw in Louisville, they declared a state of emergency ahead of announcing the grand jury decision on the cops who killed Breonna Taylor, because we know how it works by now. Those cops are going to get away with murder. Kyle Rittenhouse is going to walk free because there is no justice in a system that was never designed to protect us in the first place. That is how it has always been. But it is happening and becoming exposed so rapidly now, we have to prepare ourselves for what comes next. We have already shown that we are capable of building the alternative structures necessary to keep each other safe, to keep our community safe. And we need to build up that work now more than ever. If you are not in an organization, you need to join one now. There are tons of good organizations out there tabling today. I, of course, am biased. I'm going to tell you to join DSA. Locally, we fought to provide universal preschool in Multnomah County. We've helped destroy contracts between the Portland Police and ICE. We've helped hand out respirators and filters to protesters for weeks. And We're organizing preschool workers and Amazon workers throughout our region to fight back against our bosses. You can also get involved with your union or organize your workplace if you don't have a union. And thank you to the union organizers and workers that are out here today. That is one of the most important things. We need the labor movement to be on the front lines to fight against fascism and everything that comes next. I'm so inspired by you all out here today, how many different groups are out here. It is so essential that we keep building these ties to keep us safe from rising fascism and support each other in whatever comes next. So I will leave you with this. Now is not the time to see the challenges in front of us as too grave or too difficult. Now is the time to find courage. We have been divided for too long. We have been isolated along racial, social, religious lines. We have suffered too much because we have been divided and oppressed. Our problems today did not come from nowhere. Fascism does not occur in a vacuum. It happens because of capitalism. And only the working class, united and militant, can end this system. Do not give up. The fight is only getting harder, but we will not surrender. We will fight and we will win. When Portland is under attack, what do we do? When Portland is under attack, what do we do? When black lives are under attack, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Hell yeah! Thank you, everyone!
Yes, thank you, everybody! Every day, anti-fascist! Every day, anti-fascist! Every day, anti-fascist! For anybody that is here for the first time, I just want to try to convince you that when you're out and you're talking to people and they try to hit you with the fucking okie doke about good protesters and bad protesters, you let them know we are all protesters. We do different parts of the work. And anti-fascism is not just our comrades who block up and fight with their hands. It's about people who serve up food, who do mutual aid, who come up here and get laryngitis every time we have a get together. It takes all of us, and we're all anti-fascist. So make sure that you take that message home. They can't break us up.
Anti-fascism should not be a controversial position. It should be controversial to be a fucking fascist. We should not be ashamed to admit that we are anti-fascist. We shouldn't have to hide it in our workplaces and worry about being called violent anarchists when all we are trying to do is prevent violence happening to our communities by any means necessary. Diversity of tactics is a really important part of that work. Everything that we do helps to work towards the same goal. So whether you are somebody who can show up at the front lines or whether you're somebody at home donating and watching on your live stream, you're all a part of this movement. And there's a place for everyone. All of the work is important. None of it is valued more than any other work because all of it needs to happen.
Pop Mob, short for Popular Mobilization, comes together whenever the far right tries to pull some shit and demonstrate publicly. That's the only time that we come out. We come out to say that we oppose the bullshit. So, the next time that we make the call and we ask you to come out, try to bring your people with you to make it more resounding and more clear that fascism has no place in this city, in our communities, in this world. We have to stick together. Every day, anti-fascist.
Right now, the PCC caravan, the Black Lives Matter, is going by. You can hear them honking. It's just another way that people are able to engage in this work if they don't feel safe being in a crowd. It's yet another way that people can show up. So there's no wrong strong way to show up and do this work.
We appreciate you, and I'm sorry to say we'll probably have to do this again, but I'll be there if you will. Okay.
Thank you so much for coming out today and standing together as a community to show that we are stronger together and that we will continue to show up no matter how tired we are, no matter how many nights we've been out in the streets, that we will keep showing up and that we are not going to let them get away with this shit in our city.
All you fascists are bound to lose!
Thank you so much. Everybody get home safe.
Yeah, dude, what kind of camera is this?
It's a Sony. I forgot the name.
Oh, okay. No worries.
But it's one of the cheapest that allows you to work with SDI. That's why I do it for the live.
SDI. Okay. Thank you.